You're my favorite person in this whole place, but I'll kill you.
I see something on TikTok and I'm like, they're like, how to improve your slice or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, let me go to the garage and try this out real quick.
Let me just say that I've been I've been an outside motivator. I certainly am an enabler. Let's just leave it at that.
I'm gonna show up there. I'm gonna get my fake birth certificate. I'm 3.
I'm Tyler Gumbs. I'm originally from Florida. I moved to Austin 7 years ago to be a professor at the university. Taught pharmacy for a couple years, and I now work in medical research for Pfizer.
What brings you to the barbershop?
For me, it's all about my relationship with Cisco, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a guy who gave both my kids their first haircuts. My family knows him. My friends know of him. It's just one of those things you get lucky. You find the right connection with somebody in a barber, but I've seen him as happiness. The most happy he's been here at Beardbrand.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, brother, what are we doing today?
Same thing, man. Last time I did a little bit shorter on the top.
How'd that work out?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It just gives me, it gives me a little bit more flexibility on like this last week before seeing you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So usually with Tyler, since he has more of like a finer hair type, I usually like to do detachable clippers on his head. Just it's a cleaner cut, a little more tighter versus like the plastic guard. Taper out the back, and we used to do a hard part at one point. Back when you just gotten back from is it Florida?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, just moved from.
It's from Florida, yeah. Cisco politely got me out of the hard part phase of my life. I think it was time for me to move on now that I'm a dad.
Well, you were telling me in the interview, it took you forever to find a guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how I originally. Yeah, I couldn't find anyone that would do a hard part, and you were the first guy I met that would do one. I don't know how I got an appointment with you because you were always booked even back then. And then I'm like, all right, this is my dude.
But yeah, Tyler's haircut has evolved quite a bit from when I first started cutting him up. We would like do like a true, like it was like a true undercut. It was like a 2 all the way to the top, hard part, and it just wouldn't leave any length here like in his occipitals. So now we try to keep a little bit more weight here, keep it a little bit more balanced.
It helps with my big head.
It rounds it out a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly.
You watch any college football this week?
Yeah. Texas held on, man.
By a fucking string, bro.
I know. Gators did it. They lost to Arkansas. And Oklahoma lost too.
They did. But I don't know how that's gonna go at the very end, you know? We're talking about like Big 12 championship.
Yeah, Texas season is just to keep winning one by one and see how it, let the dust fall how it will. The Kansas State one was scary.
Too close for comfort, man. It was the same thing with like whenever we played at U of H.
Yeah.
We let them come back. We were at the Austin Food and Wine Festival. I had like.
Oh, you went?
Yeah, I ended up going.
Oh, good for you.
And yeah.
You go Saturday or Sunday or both?
Both days.
Dang, man.
And I went to golf on Sunday morning.
Wow. I'm impressed.
But yeah, the DJ went on the mic and it's like look at more, and then he starts playing the Ice of Texas. I was like, wait, we won. But what a nail biter, man, that was.
So how was the spread out there this year with all the vendors and booze?
So this is my first time going out there. It was, I think that they had some pretty good selections. There wasn't as much wine from what I heard from other people.
I've watched the wine slowly drop off, and it's a lot more spirits out there now.
Yep. I tried this Irish whiskey that was 127 proof. Bro, I think I got a few more hairs on my chest.
Yeah, that's.
It was hot, but it wasn't like super like strong on the mouth.
Was like Still or any of our local guys out there?
I think it's just still out there.
Yeah, when I first went, they used to like trailer in AC restrooms and stuff, man. It was, and then like really limit the tickets. There was never lines or anything. It's still a great like festival. It's still one of the only ones I ever attend. You know, I'm not like an ACL guy or any of that, so just couldn't make it this year. But
Overall, great event. I think if we do it next time, it'll probably be just one day.
yeah,
Just go hard on Saturday. And that's
yeah, yeah. And those tickets sell out quick. Like you got to get those like the day they come out. Everyone wants those one day because it's not cheap. And now that I saw they did like VIP this year, which they haven't done before, and so.
I didn't know what the VIP entailed.
All it meant is you got in like 30 minutes or an hour early or something like that.
That was it?
That's it.
Did you get a chance to golf this weekend?
I played Friday.
Dude, I went to Hancock to go play a quick 9 on Sunday, right? I got paired up with this group of older guys, like everyone was like in their 40s or 60s, and they're like, "Yeah, we do this every Sunday, 8 in the morning. We come out here, we play a 2-team scramble, and losers each pay $2 into this bucket." And at the very once a year, they go play a really nice course with all that money.
I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty good. All right.
It's such a great time, man. I think that's probably one of my first time ever playing like by myself, or just playing with like random things like that.
Yeah. It's so funny that the story arc with randoms, you know, it's like usually. I mean, it can go a lot of different ways, but if it's if you get the luck of the draw, you know, and usually you do. Like most people are nice out there. You know, by hole 9 and 10, you're kidding around with each other, and by hole 18, you're like, hey, if I see you out here again, like let's go again. You know?
But dude, it has consumed my entire life since I started playing. That's all I think about.
Yeah.
I see something on TikTok and I'm like, they're like, how to improve your slice or blah blah blah. And I'm like, let me go to the garage and try this out real quick.
Is that your fault, Tyler?
I'm sorry?
Is that your fault?
No, I think his other buddies got into it, but let me just say that I've been I've been an outside motivator. I certainly am an enabler. Let's just leave it at that.
You golf?
Yeah, not well, but yes, I play a lot.
Once I get my handicap a little lower, down to like the 12s or the teens, maybe I'll go hang around with Tyler and his group of buddies.
Please, I'm like 20s, man. We're fine. Man, Ethan's getting into golf. He had his second lesson this weekend. It was awesome. It's one of those things where like I don't want to like show him how excited I am about it, you know, because I don't want to like make him feel he's got to do it. But it's a fine line between being encouraging and like showing him that you're like super amped about it. So.
His swing looked good too.
Yeah.
He's an interlocker.
Yep. Got the grip going good. Yeah, we got a great coach out of Onion, man. He does that for free every Saturday for the kids.
I'm gonna show up there. I'm gonna get my fake birth certificate. I'm 3. Yeah, man. I just had to hit a pretty big girl square real quick. But I promise I'm 3, man.
Yeah. Tyler's long lost brother.
Yo, what y'all got planned for the holidays? Y'all hosting? Y'all staying in town?
Yeah. Just hosting Thanksgiving, and we're leaving for Florida tomorrow, so we'll do like an early Thanksgiving with my wife's folks. But for 2 weeks in December, her folks and my folks will be in, just kind of alternating. So yeah. Dallas for you guys, or what? What are you guys thinking?
Thanksgiving will be in town. I'm working a little bit in the morning of, and then I'm taking the rest of the afternoon off. Probably just go to a friend's house and just have dinner with them and their family. Christmas will be in Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So right now I just created basically my base layer for like the shortest length that I'm gonna work with the clippers. I'm gonna go in, section off the top, and start working with my shears and just getting everything nice and dialed in here.
Growing up at the top, is that what I heard at the beginning?
No, we're trimming it. But still keeping it longer. Gotta keep the curls for the girls.
Tyler, when you first came to Cisco, what were some of the challenges you were having with your hair? If you can remember that.
Yeah, no, I mean, historically my issues are always frizz. I mean, I'm very thankful for my hair. I've had a lot of buddies, lose their hair, so I never really put a lot of effort or time into it. I had like one good haircut the year before I moved here, and that's when I kind of got us set up for what I like the look of, and then from there, Cisco's just kind of gently evolved it over the last 6.5 years or so, and I would say frizzing is my biggest issue, and I sweat a lot, so like finding a good product that will water soluble. He moved me to water soluble. That was back then a lot of stuff wasn't water soluble like it is now, and so just little things like that to make it overall better, like fading in on the beard for sure. We've accomplished. So yeah.
That's one thing we don't do that I wanna at least get to do one time is like do like the full thing, the beard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all in.
It would be cool to just like for you to just like let it grow.
Yeah.
So I gave like some lines for me to like show you where I would want to like put them based on your facial structure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's one thing. Like, my bottom line, I never know what I'm doing with. I've read stuff like always go 2 fingers above the Adam's apple, and I do that, and it looks like I got the chin beard or the neck beard. So, yeah, man, I'll do that. And it's winter coming up, so we'll do that and start fresh next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because then you can just follow the same line.
Right. Yeah. Regardless of length. Yep.
Have you always had a beard? Even like college years?
No.
Or you always kept more of this is like post grad.
Yeah. Post grad.
Chelsea ended up winning yesterday.
Chelsea won. Oh, hey Bob.
Was it 4-1?
You're my favorite person in this whole place, but I'll kill you.
Yeah, I saw that Liverpool flag in there. I didn't know it was on enemy territory.
The flag belongs to Big Chris over here. I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan too, but not like that.
Yeah.
Like I root for them, but I don't really care. Did you dress up for Halloween with the kiddos?
Ethan's really into the Mario movie, so he wanted to be
that's right.
Luigi and Mario.
Luigi and Mario, I saw that. Were you Bowser?
I threw a Bowser t-shirt on for him, yeah. Things you do for your kids, man. Yeah, no, he had a great time.
Yeah, dude, I came dressed up on Tuesday after I was working on the 30th here just for a few hours.
Yeah, you come in your classic Bad Bunny fit, or?
I was going to. We're talking with some of the guys. So they're like, "Hey, I'm dressing up tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, we're dressing up." I get here and I'm the only one dressed up. I'm like, "Yo, come on, y'all set me up." I dressed up as a painter at work, and then when I got home, I have an extra golf bag laying around, and Like, man, I'm just gonna be a caddy. I just put that on there. People got the costume. They were coming to the house. Very fitting.
Yeah, I think Butler Pitch and Putt even sells like full caddy outfits.
The pitch and putt?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I like doing the detachables just to keep it a little bit tighter. For that reason, if I do like a clipper guard like on the sides as my starting point, so like the hair doesn't get as nice of a cut. And then on the sides here, instead of doing the clipper over comb, which I've done before, but I've come to find out that like I like doing scissor over comb in his hair just for more of a softer feel, so the hair lays down a little bit better. And it just gives me more control over what I'm doing.
Have you had Portuga before? It's a type of mezcal.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's like elote,
Yeah.
right, as well.
Yeah.
What's different with Portuga?
So Portuga, they take a piece of smoked meat and put it over the distillate, and as they're heating up the distillate, the meat sweats into the distillate. So you get this, like some of the rarest Portugas out there, like these Spanish hams that they put over the distillate, and you get this like wonderful like candied jerky. It's I can't describe it. It's one of the most unique spirits I've ever put in my mouth. But they're harder to find. They do them with a lot of different meats. Just depends. But yeah, keep an eye out for it. If you're at like a mezcaleria, like tell me if you see it, find any. Because Donata doesn't have any. And I don't on the south side. I'm not seeing it at all.
I remember seeing. I don't know if you ever had mezcal vago.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Vago, VAGO.
No.
I think I've seen a bottle. I think it's like a blue label bottle of theirs. That's Portuga.
Okay.
I used a little bit of sea salt spray to spray on his hair and serve as a base for the blow dry.
How does that work with the frizzy hair?
So the bit of bentonite that the product has just kind of helps the overall shape kind of stay intact. So it's not going to be like you're just like blow drying it with just like wet hair. You have the chance of like getting a little bit more frizzy. So just having a little bit of product in the sea salt spray kind of holds everything nice together. I'm doing low heat, low speed as well for the hair. I like to blow dry it, even though I set my shape in and everything, because the way that the hair looks when it's wet versus when it's dry changes. So I want to see those spots that are a little darker, where the weight kind of lays in the hair. I feel like it gives the yourself a little more control, so you're not like rushing through the blow dry. You're actually drying your hair properly. And you're not gonna like damage your hair or your scalp. So.
You know what?
Sorry, Cisco. Thank you.
Last week, I said hey, because I knew we made you happy. And you know what? You just made my day.
This is the refining phase, I would say, in the haircut. With any haircut, it's like after you do the blow dry, you go back and see the spots that need a little bit more love.
Inconvenience to my day. I wasn't at home. I was like trying to shop, and I was like, yo, I had to use a public bathroom for the first time in such a long time, bro.
I would say this is kind of the nice part of having we're doing scissors on the side, is that it leaves a very soft canvas, so when you go in there, you're not really having to deal with a lot of like hard lines from the clipper. And I'm able to select the areas that are a little bit more dark and kind of like get into those a little bit easier. Y'all got your hunting trip coming up too, right?
Yeah, the Cabrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we're gonna go either the first or second weekend of December. Gotta make sure it's cold. It's a tough thing in Texas. Like if you're gonna go, unless you're going like January, February, you can get hit with a random hot weekend, you know, even early December. So.
What do you hunt? Usually for those kind of weekends, animals don't come out when it's too hot.
Just moving around less.
Yeah.
Mostly white-tailed deer, but they got turkey out there, and I think they do their pheasant weekend and dove week in September, and then they got pheasant coming up. But yeah, we're usually there around white-tailed deer and turkey.
Marry everything with some styling paste, some old money styling paste. And a little bit goes a long way. And you can also do is, you know, put the product in and use some of that sea salt spray that we just put on here. You spray it a little bit on your hands. You can reactivate more of that product, make it easier for you to like put in your hair.
Mostly on top.
Yeah, mostly just kind of like brace it over the hair, so like everything kind of like stays in and not like sticks out.
Yeah.
He's gonna sweat more now.
Yeah, I feel so bad. Before we got our AC fixed,
Oh, I know.
it was like middle of the summer. Yeah. Tyler was just sweating bullets, and I'm like, here comes a hot towel, bro.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we've been talking about fall golf here for like 4 months. Eventually, we'll have some kind of good weather to play in.
Dude, I got stuck in that Sunday a couple weeks ago when we got that cold snap that came in.
Oh yeah.
I was out there playing golf that Sunday.
It's like Mother Nature turned the AC vent on. Were you there right when the wind hit?
The wind, the rain.
Crazy. I was on a pumpkin.
Pumpkin patch?
Yeah, I was at a pumpkin patch. That dad life, man. Yeah. No, that was wild. I haven't seen anything like that before.
I was telling the guys that I went to go play with, I'm like, hey, like, just bring a rain jacket just in case, umbrella, whatever, you know, something to hold you off against from the rain. And sure enough, there's so many people that went out there unprepared and they were just leaving the golf course. But we waited it out, finished the 18.
Nice. Always kills it. Always kills it. Cisco's attention to detail, and so to get to hear his thought process today was super cool. You know, using the sea salt spray with the gel. I have an issue where this at the side part it gets real puffy, and so definitely gonna try to use that to kind of keep that it a little bit more matted down and it not be fraying out on me. It's an awesome experience, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.